Normal people versus INTPs. Watching Titanic. Oh my god, this film is so emotional. Look at this film. It's so nice and I love it so much. INTPs. I can't believe Leonardo DiCaprio yelled, "I'm on top of the world" from Titanic, a ship that was at sea level, the scientifically lowest altitude in the world. He was nowhere near the top. He was literally at the bottom. Being apart from their partner. Normal people miss their partner. Both of them miss their partners because it's hard being away from your partner. You know, when you emotionally connected, then it's not something nice to do. But this is how INTP conversation goes down when they are apart from their partner. Partner, miss you, heart. INTP, 17 things to do when you miss someone. Partner, thanks? INTP, did you know time passes faster for your face than for your feet? Looking for a partner. Normal people, go places, do things, talk to people, and maybe then they find someone they like and they start a conversation and a relationship, But an INTP, they will make 0 moves on their crushes and then they proceed to say, in a mysterious voice, maybe I'm just meant to be lonely. Cooking dinner. Partner, hi, can you start cooking these sausages for dinner, please? Heart, thank you. And then they come back, the sausages are done, and it's a lovely dinner. But INTP, partner, can you start cooking these sausages? Heart. And you know what INTPs do? They cook less than 3 sausages. They cook 2 sausages. 1 for each. Using a productivity Pomodoro technique. Normal person works for 25 minutes, then takes a 5-minute break, then works for 25 minutes. As intended. Fantastic. But INTP, the Pomodoro technique in which they work 25 minutes and then they take a break for 3 hours because they can. When they are relaxing and realize they have something to do, normal people, they get up and realize, oh my god, I need to do this. And then they start rushing, they do stuff, they complete stuff, fantastic things get done. But INTP, when they are chilling and suddenly they remember they have something to do, they just start chilling stressfully. But still chilling though, and they don't actually get up. What they think about themselves. Normal people is either, I kind of like myself, or maybe I dislike this about me, But INTPs, this is the answer. I dislike myself, very accurate. I am perfect, very accurate. Calling someone. Normal person grabs a phone and starts calling someone, and when they don't pick up, they're like, oh, okay, I'll drive to them, I'll meet them in person. But INTP picks up reluctantly, mind you, a phone, and they dial the number, they tap the phone to start the call, they listen to the ring, and as soon as someone doesn't pick up for like half a second, then they hang up and like, I tried, okay, I tried calling you. But you didn't pick up, so I don't have to call you again. Using Google. Normal person, when they have really something they need to look up, they reluctantly, okay, I might Google it, okay, and they Google something very specific and that's it. But INTPs, I Google everything, every word I read or hear and don't know. I Google words I used to make sure I'm using them in the right context. I'll pause a show and Google it straight away if I don't understand it. It is how you learn. Doesn't matter how dumb it is, I will look it up. Eating food. Normal people sit down maybe in front of a TV and eat their food like normal people. Okay, fine. But INTP sit by the computer eating a sausage with Wikipedia opened to the page sausage. There must have been something curious about that sausage. Explaining things. Ordinary people, if they're asked to explain something, they will explain it as cleanly and as efficiently as possible. But INTPs have only 2 modes of explaining something. It's either hysterical ramble going in deeply into the topic for a few hours, or it's literally just like, I don't know, never mind, I don't want to explain it, bye. Doing something for the first time. Normal people start learning a skill, and when they are pretty bad at it, they are like, understandable, I just started this and I'm not very good, but I will get better over time. But INTPs start a skill, and there's two ways it can go. Either they are pretty good at it and everyone's like, haha, you are so good, you just started, you're so gifted, and then they drop it after a week, or they are not immediately good at it and then they drop it straight away. What gives them a feeling of power? Normal people, money, status, their friends and family. How nice. INTPs. What gives them feeling of power? Money, status, finding errors in someone's theory. How they want to be addressed. Normal people, you can call them by their name, their last name, and nickname. All is good, if it's not rude, then it's all fine. But INTPs, this is the INTP response. My pronouns are none. Please do not refer to me. Even better, do not perceive me. For practical purposes, I do not exist. When they ignored someone for some time and they ask why. Normal people, I'm sorry, I was very busy. I had so much to do, but now we will be together more often and we'll spend some quality time. But INTP just respond like this. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just disconnected from reality right now, and days are all blurred together, and I feel completely apathetic towards everyone and everything around me, so it's really hard for me to maintain a conversation. Is that sufficient? Thank you. When they are stressed, normal people are chill when everything is peaceful, and stressed when everything is chaotic. But INTPs are opposite. When everything is going crazy, they are like a stone. But if there's nothing happening and everything is okay, then they are stressing for no reason. Drinking coffee. Usually people just drink coffee, till midday so they can have a nice sleep in the night. But INTP, someone, why are you drinking coffee at 10 p.m? INTP, time is an illusion. Once you realize that, you can transcend and live in bliss. Their best feature. Usually people's best feature is something like a skill. Maybe they play an instrument, maybe they are really good at something. But INTP, their best feature is that they are blindingly intelligent for about 30 seconds a day, and they do not get to choose which seconds they are. How they have been made. Normal people. Add some normal powder, then add some bits of normality, then just put some rain of cute normal things, and then oops, I've spilled some normal juice. But INTPs are like this. Put some high intelligence sugar, then some bits of amazing analytical skills, and then some cute things of open-mindedness. But oh no, we've spilled some extreme laziness into an INTP. Giving someone advice. Ordinary people just say straight away, do this, do that, do whatever. But INTPs, if they are forced to give someone advice, they do it. But at the end of any advice they give is just, but I don't know though, do whatever you want. Just in case it ruins their life, because INTPs are never sure about anything. How their brains work. Normal people just usually think in a straightforward manner. Their brains seems to be quiet and they react to whatever is happening in front of them. But this is a story from INTP. My old man once said to me, "Your thoughts are so random and unconnected. We were just talking about the carnival. How did you get started on wasps?" So I told them, they are not unconnected. We were talking about going to the carnival, and the carnival is on the same fairgrounds they used to use for the rodeo. And at one time at the rodeo, my brother spilled Sprite on himself, and the bee went up his shirt and stung him. And bees die when they sting, but wasps don't. And I was wondering why, so I asked you. After finishing a movie, normal people are like, wow, this was a great movie. I love the actors, I love the scenes, and it's all very good, well-made movie. But INTPs, literally 2 seconds after the movie finishes, they open Wikipedia and just fact-check everything that was in the movie, just so we're sure that it was accurate, okay, and they can enjoy it fully. Because there's just nothing worse than a good movie that they like, but it's just scientifically not possible and not true, or there's some logical fallacy and they just can't enjoy that. How could you? It's wrong. When their mind is active, normal people during the day, their brain is working fine, everything is going great. When they sleep, their mind is quieter and doesn't disturb them in any way. But INTPs during the day are like this, where they don't actually do anything, but as soon as the clock strikes 3 a.m, INTP's minds start racing and coming up with multitude of ideas. When they speak, normal people just say what they need to say, okay? Whatever they said, this is there and it's fine. But INTPs, when they speak, they carefully watch what they say and constantly have to correct themselves in front of people just so they are accurate in what they are saying. Talking about different topics, you ask a normal person about the weather and they're like, yeah, the weather yesterday it was pretty good, today it's even better, I checked the weather for the next few days, and they just start talking about the weather. Yeah, but you ask them about why does gravity exist, and they're like, what are you talking about? And then just stop talking, But INTPs, you ask them about the weather and they barely say a word. They're like, hey, you seen the weather outside? It's sunny. And INTP's like, oh yeah, sure. But as soon as you ask them, why does gravity exist? Then they go into a tangent for hours and they just can't stop talking. And you try to escape from them and they keep following you. And talking with you, and they're like adamant, please talk to me about this, we need to talk about this. When they have an appointment scheduled later in the day, normal people start doing things because they have an appointment, so they're like, I have to get things done before the appointment so that they are done. But INTP, if they have an appointment later in the day, then the whole day is ruined. The whole day is nothing day. Okay, that appointment takes up a whole day for an INTP. So they can't do anything before the appointment, and they can't do anything after. Logical. Getting stuff done. Normal people look at the clock and they're like, I'll do it at 6. And then 6 comes and they get up and they do whatever it is that they wanted to do. But INTPs, they're like, I'll do it at 6. Looks at the clock, it's 6:05. Wow, looks like I have to wait till 7 then. When they have an opinion, normal people have one opinion about something and they are adamant that their opinion is right. And then when they talk to someone, they state their opinion and stay with their opinion. But INTPs, when they find themselves having an opinion about something, they straight away have to find a counter argument for their opinion, just so it's balanced inside their heads, just so they are not quite sure if that opinion is right. Being supportive. Normal people, someone says, oh, I'm having a rough day or something happened, and normal people just like, oh, I'll hug you, I'll spend some nice time with you, I'll be supportive, yeah? But INTPs, this is how they respond. Oh no, my cat had an accident. INTPs, oh no. Are you solution oriented about it or in the feeling stage? Why they prefer to be alone. Normal people, they don't prefer to be alone. They prefer to be with other people and enjoy spending time with other people. When they sit by themselves, they are anxious and just need to get out. But INTP, this is what they say. I like being alone. I have control over my own time. Therefore, in order to win me over, your presence has to feel better than my solitude. You are not competing with another person, you are competing with me. Answering a question. Ordinary people just answer the question that is being asked, in the most efficient and straightforward manner. But you ask an INTP a question and they, instead of answering the question, they question the question. When they are telling a story. Normal people, when they are telling a story, everyone is listening to them and it's a good story, and when they finish, everyone's like, wow, that was a fantastic story. But INTPs, when they are telling a story, it gets too complicated and convoluted and they go on random tangents, and then they realize that no one is listening, and then they stop telling a story and then realize that no one even noticed they stopped talking. Sad face. When they were a kid and their parents told them to do something. Normal people. I asked my son to eat his food while switch off the TV. So he started eating his food like a normal baby. But INTP. I asked my son to eat his food while I switch off the TV. And then he stood up from his chair and switched off the TV himself. He is now playing by himself and has abandoned both the food and TV. No one tells INTP what to do, okay? When someone calls them smart. Normal people. Wow, thank you for calling me smart. That's so nice of you. But if you call an INTP smart, they start questioning it because they realize they have a variety of information on different subjects, but in reality it's all surface level intelligence and they just feel like a fake. Getting drunk. Normal people, when they get drunk, they start to be aggressive and destroy things. They are having too much fun, and then they start partying with strangers. But INTP, when they get drunk, they just start telling people how much each part of an airplane costs. Expressing emotions. Normal people, I feel a lot of great emotions. So you're going to express them, right? Sure, I sure will. I am feeling great and I'm feeling good. I am expressing my emotions. But INTP, I feel a lot of great emotions. So you're going to express them, right? Study. Thinking too much can cause you to die sooner. Normal people will live normal lives till they are old. Fine. INTPs would die within 5 seconds. How does it feel to be them? Normal people feel like this, but INTPs are more like this. When they realize life is meaningless, normal people are like, wow, life is meaningless, so I give life a meaning. So whatever I do is meaningful to me, so I can do what I want as long as it's socially acceptable. But INTPs are more like, life is meaningless. Nothing matters. A diagram of their life. Normal people. Things I like to do. Things I'm good at. Things that make money. Nice. INTP. Things I like to do. Things I'm good at. Things that make money. Things I actually do. When you tell them something is perfect, normal people are like, wow, that's good, that's very good. When someone says something is perfect, that's fantastic. Good on you. But if you tell INTP something is perfect, they know you are a liar. Because they know nothing can be perfect because of entropy and the second law of thermodynamics. How would the world look if they didn't procrastinate? Normal people. The world would look the same because they are normal and they do normal things. And the world would be normal. But if INTPs did not procrastinate, the world would look like this, or this, or this. It would be a great society. It would be so much better. How they get into an argument. Normal people get into an argument when someone has a different opinion than them, okay, and it's important to them. But INTPs, they're having an argument in their head with someone who doesn't actually exist over something that didn't actually happen. And then they come up with a really good comeback to something that never actually been said. If you enjoyed the video, you can buy me a coffee to help me make the videos faster. Links in the description. Thank you.